at dealing with disadvantage on Snake, that's the best option. Surprising start, though, is that we ended up on Smashville to start things off. For Sharp, that still works because you get a ledge trap very quickly, but for Snake, you control half the stage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh! You control absolutely nothing other than a body bag because you just got destroyed. Omar just got absolutely mauled the first stock.
Yeah.
But Omar is been in these positions before. He can make a comeback. However, Sharp sending a message.
Yes, Sharp playing super clean off the gate. And before, we haven't seen Sharp for a bit. Took a bit of a break. And it's looking like nothing has left.
Sharp out here trying to take the title of best ZSS over in NE a little bit early. But it's... Oh, okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Omar trying to go for a big play there. If he got the trip off of that into another grenade toss, he could have got a free damage. But Sharp shutting that down so quickly.
Yeah, Sharp already 3-1 lead, 69% golden rule, man.
Yo, it's throwing him back into stage 2 to get a defensive option out of him. Sharp is playing with confidence right now. Gonna send him up, get your damage on. Yeah. Trade out with the dare, though, on the way back down. That works out for Omar.
Yeah, and not as much, though, because if you're Sharp, you're just like, yo, this is still my game. And, Omar going super high, avoiding the situation.
I like what Sharp did there with the F tilt, too, because that F tilt's quick enough to possibly snipe a jump that forces the early Cypher. And then, hey, you're up 2 stocks. Yeah. Went for it all, gave it up. Not really much else to put in there.
Yeah, just going yourself, man. 32% though off the C4 and the grenade right there. So Omar is trying to bring themselves back into it, and this is just looking kind of bad because this is Sharp's game with down smash up B.
That was as dominant of a start as we have seen in the entirety of our block so far. But also, we've seen a couple snakes so far, and that was the best coverage on one we've seen. Big part of that due to us starting out on Smashville. There was minimal amount of time Sharp needed to do on any aerial or any hit to reward himself with the ledge trap. And as soon as he had that, it was over for Omar pretty much every stock.
Yeah, no, Sharp just like, yo, we're on Smashville. There's nowhere for you to run. And just was in there. Right, so.
See the bans coming in for Battlefield and Small Battlefield. And we're going to see FD, so taking away any platforms. This is actually one of the stages ZSSs tend to go away from as often as possible. There's only a few who ever really go here. Sharp being one of them. Let's see if it pans out for him.
Yeah, Sharp has been good at catching landings, which is great if you're going to FD. So I see the reason why Sharp left it open.
Yeah, Omar definitely would take advantage of that because I think for Omar it's like, well, I really didn't get anything off the platform that I was hoping. So at this point, I'm just going to try and punish your landings.
Yeah, and this... We've seen Sharp now playing a bit more defensive. This is now not as strong of an opening, but we're seeing more neutral interactions. So Omar's more composed situation.
This is how you have to play this part too. Like this is like the mini game here is Zare's until you mess up, and then Omar takes advantage of it. But the mix-up between Zare and Short Hop Fair are going to expose whether Omar has actual approach game or not. And Omar is going to be sent deep off stage, avoids the back air, going to get grabbed again though. He's been getting punished so often on the ledge. He's going to have to take another one, but he actually gets through the Cypher, stops him from getting hit off the air dodge.
Yeah, that was so like lucky because it just barely missed right there.
Yep. I don't think I recall the last time that Sharp's actually whiffed a grab as well. Like, that's one of ZSS's weakest points, and Sharp is not missing any grabs. So Omar's got to be careful how often he's shielding in some of these spots.
Yeah, catching the jump right there. ZSS does like to jump. And as you said before, missing grab is what you kind of want ZSS to do, so you can get, like, a great punish. But, okay, first grab missed.
Yeah, now, because he has the lead, this is trade game. So for Sharp, you have to be careful with how you decide to jump in. You got to watch out with all the approaches at this point.
All right, and I do like the use of the whip to blow up the grenade and adding more shield pressure.
I also like the fact that I'm looking off to the side. I can see Mars literally looking up at the screen, just kind of like watching everything that Sharp is doing. But the up throw is not going to be enough. Just misses on the hit for the back air, and Omar's going to cover himself with these with the bombs. But the forward or the second hit not going to connect, and that's not going to give him the stock.
Yeah, no. Okay. Great job for Sharp knowing where it is, and just trying to close it out. Up tilt going to close it out right there.
Only 43%.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
But it took. Omar was at 195, and that's something you don't want.
Yeah, it took a while too. We're actually, after how quick that last match was, we were already sub 5 minutes. Yeah. Sharp trying to get another one early. Omar not going to give it to him. This is ledge trap time, and he avoids not only the grenade, but the late hit back air. Very aggressive option out of disadvantage with the dare 2 times in a row. He doesn't normally do that that often.
Yeah, no, definitely doesn't. And missing the scout out there. You see Omar starting to fade a bit further back with the up B so he doesn't get sniped out the air from Sharp. But that flip kick is going to put him more disadvantage.
Yeah, gonna send him back down, but gets scooped out by the grab. You gotta deal with the lead trap now. He's been able to get away from those and rising with the bear. And what normally is a free position for ZSS, this could help him out. Gets the parry, gets the up tilt, and Omar gets the lead again.
Yeah, and this is looking really tough for Sharp. As once like game 1 was so quick, now just down in the deficit for game 2.
And we're going to see if he can keep that going here. Up throw obviously is not going to kill at this point yet, but he's been able to use it pretty often for stage positioning. He's going to get the grab again. 164 attached to Omar, only 16 attached to Sharp. He gets the up air, gets this back to a spot where he can win it 2-0.
And this is looking more in the favor. And Sharp is trying to scout out an opening. Oh, missing the grab right there. Okay, but not much percent on Sharp. 51 to 40. Just one good opening from either side.
Yeah, trying to get themselves move forward. Mind you, everybody, that both of these players do move forward to the top 128 off of this round, but this will determine who ends up on the winner side of that. Sharp putting himself off stage, just using the wall jump to mix up the landing to get away from that bear, because Omar had the read. The wall jump, I think, missed him up though.
Yeah, I know. It's getting kind of crazy. Oh!
Up air at 80% is going to kill the fist bump going off, of course, for that rewarded victory. That was crazy. Mars dipped immediately after that happened. But we're going to see what happens here, of course, going into this next round. I am very curious. Like, Sharp was playing the matchup very well.
Yeah.
But the FD being left open, I think, was actually like, it was kind of crazy leaving that open intentionally. I don't think he anticipated Omar to go there, and we saw exactly why, because it's a lot easier for Omar to mix up the options to punish a free recovery out of Sharp.
Yeah, but he did ban the 2 other flat stages, so it's like, where else do you go at that point? So
that is fair, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I anticipate usually ZSS would be okay with trying to go with maybe the town and city, because you have mix-ups on that. But Hollow Bastion is now the pick. We saw this before with Smashville. We're not going to return to Smashville. Instead, we're going to go here. A little bit more room to work with. I think Sharp wants to reset neutral more often while still having the similar stage layout to get those falling up air resets.
Yeah, and you see Sharp just waiting out the grenades and just trying to get more punishes and just trying to slow it down, just play his game.
Yeah, and his game needs to continue the way that he wants it right now, because Omar almost catching him on the frame trap, pulling in with the up here to get the up tilt, and we saw before you could die sub 100 right here off of a bad choice with the jump.
Yeah. Ooh, this is not looking good if you're a Sharp fan right now.
And he's going to have to be forced to air dodge in. He misses the Nikita, though. However, sends it back in, but he did touch the stage, so he still gets the mix-up with his defensive options. Does get back on. Borderline unchecked. That's going to be not a stock!
Best grenade.
Get you someone who cares about you the same way Grenade cares about Snake.
Yeah. That was a lifesaver right there. And now Omar having the ledge trap situation, but ZSS able to flip jump out.
Omar catching a lot of these landings too. He's doing very well at that. Dash attack on the other side, was waiting for the commitment. As soon as he saw the landing coming through, did it again. And now at 137, like you were mentioning earlier, Snake is living to like 160 plus pretty much every stock on FD.
I know, and this is just not what you want to see if you're Sharp, because now you're just looking for something, and that up smash on the shield is just not going to be it.
One of the things that can happen too, Sharp as a player, is definitely one who plays with his heart on his sleeve. This can get to a point where he starts to get frustrated looking for these kills, so you might overextend a bit. Sharp has to be very careful with how often he goes in, because what did he do really well in that game 1? Got all the grabs, never really missed any. That one was a whip, and it's starting to become more obvious. He's got to be careful and get that same spark back.
I know, Omar definitely realized the grab was something Sharp did a lot, and now is spot dodging a lot more. And we definitely need a bit more mix-ups of the side Bs just so the grabs don't come out. But these grenades are just not allowing any offense to go off.
They caught him, it's still catching him, like, at this point, too. Now, 94% to 168. Okay, the up throw is going to prevent what I was just alluding to. That up tilt could have killed around that range.
Yeah.
Or an up air, much like before, and Omar was going to play to that.
Yeah, no, he definitely was looking for the win con right there. And 107. This is back to like up tilt range again.
Yeah, you pretty much, it's hard to play air to air right now too, because if you do, you can get punished for too much. And now Omar gonna condition him to stay at the ledge. Right now, he goes for the back air and sends it back up. This is up tilt society right now. If he catches him, that nair was used to cover the flip kick last time, and he's refusing to let him touch the ground right now.
Yeah, no, he's basically saying floor is lava, baby. You can't touch that.
Best way to do it, especially against ZSS. If you can somehow scare ZSS to not disadvantage skip for free, you are playing the matchup correctly. Going for it all on that one. There's a lot of end lag on that. Yeah, you see how Sharp dipped back in his seat. He wanted to go for the big play, and that's what I was worried about. Sharp in these positions can get scared, and he starts to do things too crazy. Covering him with the up air, even on the bomb. He's covering everything.
Yeah, and Omar is scouting everything out. This is so much in his favor to adaptation. And
this is not what I expected after game one, man.
No, this is not.
Definitely not what I expected. All right, now B's going to go ahead. That should take him out. Yes, it is. Now we're on last stock here. This is ZSS territory to still cheese the game, but Omar has been playing very well around the cheese consistently.
Yeah, but ZSS is at 72%, so this is not looking good because Omar just needs to look for grenade trades and just go for his game right now.
Yep, Omar looking for an option out for onto the side, maybe looking for a free grab. Back air is going to come through, but nothing's going to connect on it. Now Sharp taking less damages in general, but that was almost a follow-up off that grenade into the back air.
Yeah, and 124, you're definitely going to see something like an up tilt
Shield
or an
is
up air.
The grenade comes through, and the back air is going to connect, and that's going to be Omar after getting absolutely destroyed that first game, saying, I have more work to do. And it did not matter. It was not over, and he's going to have a very solid individual pop-off to himself. Playing that matchup incredibly well and going to send Sharp to losers. Yeah, that's right. Representing the Dominican Republic, man. The DR is so strong. They got Sonics, they got Omar, they got Capitancito, they got Sharpie. They got so many players that we don't get to see too often, but when they do come out, they put in that work.
Yeah, they're all strong players. Definitely like able to like make top 8s and like top 16s in brackets and just destroy the bracket right there.
Yeah, very solid play there right there from Omar. And honestly, I'm just genuinely very